Don't know anything other than when I go to bed tonight, I will. And but they're in heavy negotiations. This is a really unique process. It's probably something that I may never deal with again as long as I coach. I mean, it's a really unique situation. I am growing weary, and probably like everyone else. And that's why I appreciate the Parkers. They've been great. First of all, they've been very informative to me, and have kept me in the loop the last couple of weeks. And I've tried to respect that process because of what we're dealing with here. But I'm very glad that they set today as the deadline. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a deadline for baseball, but it's a deadline for whether or not he's going to play football. And because if he's going to play football, he's got to get ready. And if he's not, it's time to move on, one way or the other. So I don't know, it may be 11:59, but at some point today, I got my cell phone in my pocket. I hope to get a call and have a decision on what he's going to do from a football standpoint. And there's a lot of factors. I know there's a lot of things that have been discussed and different things, but there's a lot of factors that go into this whole decision and process and all that kind of stuff. So, but ready to move on one way or the other. I think that the Parkers have been up front, and I think the bottom line is, for him to walk away from football, he's not just a guy walking away from another sport that he's pretty good at. He's walking away from a potential professional career in football. And I think the way they have negotiated is, there's got to be a value placed on that. It can't just be, hey, here's what you're worth as a baseball player. That's one thing, but here's what because there's no guarantees in the baseball deal. Here's what we're walking away from football. So and there's I think they've got a figure in there, and if the Rockies are willing to pay him to walk away, then that could be the case. But that's all part of the process. But again, those are all things that they've had to sort through. I certainly have my opinion, and I haven't wavered on that one bit. I think that if he doesn't play football, it's a real shame for the game. It's a real shame for the position. I think the game would lose a great young quarterback prospect. I mean, he's not a guy that I think is average. He's not just a good player. I think this guy could be a great quarterback. I think he could, play in the NFL without any doubt whatsoever, and go right in the league and make a team and make a pretty good living for a long while. Whereas now, when it comes time to play, and we game plan after we've installed the library and we've thrown everything at them to see what they can and cannot do at this stage of their development, certain critical players, then we decide, here's what gives us the best chance to win. Now, if that's line up in the Wildcat every snap, the whole game, that's what we'll do. If that's run the ball 50 times, that's what we'll do. If it's throw it 50 times, then that's what we'll do. We're going to give our guys a chance to win. That's our job as coaches. This is a guy that is a redshirt freshman, and he got a chance to get a lot of work as a first-team quarterback in his first ever spring practice. That doesn't happen very often. So he's gotten good experience, good exposure, as much as you can for a young guy at this stage in his career. And let me say this about Taj Boyd. I have high expectations for him. I mean, if we go with a freshman, I wouldn't want any other freshman. I love this guy. I love everything about him. He has all the tools that you would evaluate and look for in a great quarterback prospect. He's a leader. He's a natural leader. He works extremely hard. He has prepared himself for this opportunity as much as he can. So I'm jacked up to get back out on the field and see if we can put a great product together and go have an outstanding season. We're in the education business Monday through Friday, and we're in the show business on Saturday. And let's go have some fun and see if we can put on a great show for everybody every single Saturday. And this is the time where hope springs eternal, and everyone's got their predictions, and everybody wants to talk, and that's good. That's fun. I told Bart this morning I hope he's Bart wrong, not Bart right, and had fun meeting with him. But it's fun. It's fun to do that kind of stuff. And if I'm on the outside looking in, I'd have my own opinions too. But I'm on the inside looking out, and I like my point of view from where I am right now.